Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you're keeping safe. I hope you are doing well. So if you're new here and this is the first time you're seeing this face, my name is Ini and you are watching Parenting with Ini, where I get to share on my parenting experiences as well as give the platform to other amazing parents to get to share on their experiences as well. And talking about that, actually on Thursday I have actually a guest on this channel, so you don't want to miss that video. You don't want to miss that video. So please turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload that video or other videos, you will definitely be notified immediately. Okay? And to all my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing like that. You are just amazing like that. Thank you so much for coming back to watch more videos. I really appreciate you. So in today's video, guys, we'll be talking about colic in babies. What is that? Colic in babies. That is one thing I didn't even know existed until I experienced it with my two babies, and that's what I want to be talking. I want to share that experience with you in today's video. So stay tuned and let's get straight into it. Few weeks after I'd given birth to my baby, I remember one of my friends had checked up on me and she was like, "How are you doing?" And I told her, "I'm doing okay, I'm adjusting well, though my baby has been having colic for some time now." And she asked me, "What is that? What's colic? What is that about?" And I was like, "Excuse me, you don't know what colic is?" That was actually when I discovered that some people don't actually know what colic is, and some parents don't actually experience that with their babies as well. So that's what I want to talk about in this video, so that just in case you don't understand what that means, you are probably a first-time mom, or you are experiencing that, I hope this video will help you in one way or the other. So what is colic? Colic is basically when a baby cries unbearably, like uncontrollably, and you are so sure they are not the major reasons why babies cry. The major reasons, like the baby is hungry, the baby wants to sleep, it is diaper, or the clothes is too tight, or the baby is cold or too hot, some of such reasons. But you have checked on all those checklists and you are sure it is not either of those, and then but the baby is crying and screaming. The cry that comes out like as if the baby is screaming. That's the kind of cry I'm talking about. The baby is screaming, stretching his or her legs and the hands, and just screaming, and you just can't control it. Now that should already give you a clue that your baby might be having colic. Okay, so because that's how colic works, that is basically how it works. And it sets in around 2 weeks, when the baby has been born. 2 weeks after the baby has been born, around that time is when it actually sets in. Okay, it starts around that time, and at times it can last till 3 months, 2 months, and all of that. But I remember with me, it started when my baby was like 2 weeks old, and I was like, what is this? Why is this baby crying so so unbearably? Like, what is making this baby cry so loud like this? And then I got to discover that it could be colic. What's the cause of colic? Now, if you go online, you will definitely find different theories. People will tell you different reasons why a baby has colic. People will tell you, oh, it's growth sprouts. People will tell you, oh, Mara, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. But for me, I've come to discover out of experience that the major cause of colic is gas. When there is excess gas in the baby's food, or the baby's milk, or the breast milk that the mother passes through to the baby, it causes colic. Okay, so how can you control this from happening? You have to ensure that the baby is not eating food that is so gassic, in nature. And you as the mom, especially if you're doing exclusive breastfeeding, you have to check on your diet. You have to check on the food that you're consuming, because that is the only way the baby gets the gas. That's the only way the baby gets his or her milk from. Okay, so if you're eating food that is high on gas, definitely your baby will have colic, because once you eat and the food is transformed into breast milk, the baby drinks of it, the gas comes in, and because their system is not yet so developed to to fight that, the baby has colic. And the best way they express it is by crying out. Okay, so control what you eat. Okay, make sure your food doesn't have gas, and that's the best way that you will help to reduce on the chances of colic in your baby. Yeah. I'll just share a bit on how that experience was for me. I remember when my baby had colic, I felt really bad. It was really frustrating, because for parents, again, you also get frustrated in the process because you don't sleep. The baby is awake at late night. You want to sleep. That's when the baby is awake. The baby is crying, and the cry lasts for more than even 3 hours. Okay, 3 to even more than 3 hours. the baby is crying uncontrollably. Like, you can't control the baby is just screaming, the baby is just crying, and you're wondering what should you do, you know. And that was really frustrating to us at some point. And so we reached out to our pediatrician, and she advised us that this thing at times goes off by itself, because the more the baby grows, the more their system is able to, you know, accommodate and, you know, fight some of these things. Okay, so it goes off with time on its own, or you can buy some medication called Infacol. I don't know if you've heard of that medication before, Infacol. So I decided to go for that option of buying the medication, because I just couldn't bear not sleeping. Like, not sleeping, I couldn't stand it. So I decided I'm going to go and buy this Infacol. So we went, and at that time it was costing around $9. So I went to this chemist and I was like, I want to buy Infacol because my baby is having colic. But the good thing, and how God saved us from that, is that the person who was in the chemist told us, yes, this is my shop, yes, I will sell this to you and I'll make money out of it, but I want to advise you, you don't really need this, because this doesn't clear off the colic. Okay, it won't clear off. Okay, it will just manage it, but it will not clear off. The best thing to do is let it wear off on its own, and you as the mom, you work on one or two things to ensure that the colic disappears on its own. That is when she told me that the major reason why the baby is having colic is because of gas, and it is from the food that I as the mom is eating. So I should watch on that and make sure I reduce on gas in my food. And one of the things I can also add to my diet is carrots, because it also helps to reduce and kill off excess gas in food. And she also advised me to drink a lot of water, to take in a lot of fluid, and that will really help to reduce on the gas. And now the baby will now be able to, the colic will now be able to subside in the baby. My friends, that's exactly what I did. I didn't buy the Infacol. I just went home and I did exactly what she was telling me, and the colic started clearing off, one as in bit by bit, until it finished completely. With my second baby, it did not last for long. It just lasted for a few weeks, and by the time she was 1.5 to 2 months, she didn't have anything called colic anymore. Another thing that also helped, you know, to reduce on the colic effect on the baby was massaging. I was told to massage the baby's tummy gently, of course, very, very gently, and towards the closer to the bikini area. You just massage it a little bit and very gently. It helps to soothe the baby, and it will clear off the colic with time. Okay, another thing I was told is, if you have your spouse with you, I mean your husband or your partner with you, they can help carry the baby on their chest. You know, your chest is flat. They can help carry the baby on their chest, or you can carry the baby on your arm, on a flat surface basically, and then tap the baby's back. It will help soothe the baby, and the colic will cool down by itself. So those are some of the ways you can help manage the situation and also help avoid colic in your baby as well. So I felt I should do this video to share it. Hopefully it will help another person out there, you know, so that you can know what colic is about, and you can also be able to know how to manage the situation as well. Now, it doesn't have to be in your baby. Colic doesn't have to be in your baby. Like, it is not supposed to be that way. Baby is not supposed to be crying. Like, I mean, your baby is supposed to sleep well. Okay, so it is not automatic that your baby should have colic. You can avoid your baby from having colic by just trying to put in place the preventive measures. Okay, and not all babies have colic. Okay, it's not automatic that every baby has to have colic. Okay, so at times you can find one baby is not having colic, and you can find the other baby is actually having serious colic. Okay, so it varies in babies. It definitely varies. Okay, anyway, I felt I should share that. I hope it's gonna help someone out there, you know. Thank you so much for watching this video. As of the time I'm shooting this video, we are actually at 473 subscribers. I'm hoping we will grow, so please do me the honor, click on the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, turn on the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, leave a sweet comment in the comment section, and also help me share this video as well. So my shout out for today goes to to get a shout out from me, all you need to do is be the first to comment on my video. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and I will be so happy to shout you out in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video on Thursday. Remember, I have a guest, so please stay tuned and come and watch that video, because you're gonna love the topic we'll be tackling, you know, on that particular video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video on Thursday. Until then, stay positive.